this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver, who's growing carrots, of course, because you don't have enough carrots inside. And sorry, Polly, I wasn't giving you any attention. She's like, look at me, I throw snowballs right on your face. Hello, Polly. Good morning to you two, and good morning to Fizzy, who is rearranging my torches inside. Oh no, don't do that because, because I can't remember how they were. And so people hate it when I change my bedroom, because a lot of people have rebuilt my bedroom in their own worlds, or do worlds where they do like copying, and like I'll change something slightly and then they all tell me off because they have to then change it. Oh no, don't rearrange the room, Fizzy. Oh dear, it's Fizzy's fault, not mine, everyone. It's Fizzy's fault. Right then, let me go and eat my cake. Nom 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 nom. Very tasty. Barnaby, you can stand up and you can, I can't look in the room. Sorry, Barnaby, you follow me. I don't want to see how that room is going to end up looking. It's going to annoy me as well, because I'm going to want to try and make it back to how it was. I'm going to have to like watch through my old videos to try and rearrange it back to the way it was. Anyway, let's go down to the Love Garden and let you know who it is that I'm adding to the Love Garden today. The person I'm adding is Lonin is their Twitter name. And the reason I'm adding them is because they drew this incredible drawing. It's me on the sofa in our living room with Alex on my lap playing video games. A very typical place for me to be, and it's just absolutely incredible. I don't need to stand here and tell you how good it is. You can see how amazing it is. So thank you so much for doing that for me, Lonin, and welcome to my Love Garden. Right, Barnaby. Oh, right, Barnaby. Barnaby? Barnaby! Barnaby! All right, let's just run. He'll teleport behind me. Right, so I was going to say, I'll take Barnaby over to the Fizzy! Oh, no one cares about this place. No one even bothers rebuilding this area. It's all right. You can go crazy with the ladders if you want. So yeah, drop Barnaby off at the doghouse, and they're going to pick a new dog. And today, we are building a, drum roll please, a bingo hall. But you didn't see that one coming. So yeah, we're going to be building a bingo hall today. Something very different for my lovely world. But yeah, I will tell you more about it when we get over there. But first, let's be joined by, I think I want Sherbet to join me today. Sherbet, you can stand up and you can follow me. And I'm going to go and head over to where we are building today. We're not building over in the town. Well, we are building in the town. We're building in the new part of town, which is kind of over here by the side of the theatre, pretty close to Polly's house. So hopefully Polly enjoys playing bingo, because she's about to have a brand new bingo hall right behind her house. So yeah, I've designed a way to make bingo work in Minecraft. It's not exactly the same as kind of a real life bingo. Basically, it's all going to be using colors rather than numbers. Colors drop down from the sky, and then you can kind of fill in with like a patch on the ground with carpets and kind of line up the colors. And once you get a line, then you're the winner. So yeah, that's the way the game's going to work. But first, we need to build the hall. It's going to be quite a big area because we're going to be using the floor. Everyone's going to have quite a big space to start filling in. And also, there's going to be a decent amount of redstone in this thing. So we need room to fit all of that in. So this is the space here. And it actually happened to fit in pretty perfectly here. So it wasn't exactly perfect. I had to make a few changes. So this path here was slightly moved. But apart from that, it just happened to be the exact right size to be able to fit in here. So I was very, very happy about that. So let me start filling in the outside walls around here. So basically, in a standard Stampy style, I will be doing 2 blocks gap away from all of the paths. And so if I go down this side, I'll kind of start this wall being built along here. But basically, all of the helpers are going to have one wall to build. So I'm going to be building the wall at the front here, and then all of the other helpers are going to be building one all each somewhere around the area. And then hopefully, by the end of the episode, we'll have done a decent amount of progress, and you'll be able to see how this place is going to look. So let me start off by building the outside. So we need to go 6 blocks high from here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the main, I guess, front of the wall is going to be a mixture between dark blue and light blue. So a lot of blue, but don't worry, it's going to be a very colourful building, because then on the front along here, we're going to have a whole load of text, which is just going to say bingo in very, very bright, colourful colours. And it's going to be all lit up as well with glowstone as well, just because there's normally lots of colour on the front of bingo halls. So yeah, that's kind of the style we're going for. So let's do the same on this side. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I need to go up here by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go along the top. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the last one, this is going to be the actual very top height. Well, kind of the top height. So the way this is going to work is when it's kind of calling out your color, it's going to drop down some concrete powder, which is basically the way it's going to mark. But the thing is there's only like 16 different colors inside of Minecraft. So it's going to kind of say the same colors more than once, which means you could, if you kind of played a few rounds in a row, you could end up running out of concrete powder. So coming out of the roof, there's going to be like giant stacks of concrete powder, which are going to be going up like in giant columns all the way up to the sky, which is going to be good because one, it means that you're not going to have to spend ages refilling them all of the time. Also, I think it's just going to look quite cool. It's just going to be able to look cool to see all of these like kind of stalks of color coming out of the top. I think it's going to look pretty awesome. So, all right, now let's go and add in a bit more of the decoration. So we're going to go along by 3, and then along here we're going to do kind of like a little pyramid or maybe a small mound or hill, I guess could be the style that we're talking about for this here. Basically, a little bump is going to go up to the top here, and then we go across by 3 again. 1, 2, 3, and then do the same here. And this should, emphasis on the should, be the very, very middle of the building. So this is going to be where the doorway is going to be, and there's going to be a tunnel leading into the central area. And then this is going to be the important one, because if I've done this correctly, this should all fit in perfectly along with the edge of that wall there. So we go 1, 2, 3 again, and then we go and build ourselves our little mound again. We go up like this, and then on the top bit, I'm just going across by 3 again, just kind of in the same style as before, just to add a little bit more extra decoration, because it's a pretty tall building and I don't want it to be flat. But oh, look at that, it fits in perfectly. Once again, we go by 3 there. So yeah, that's kind of the design that we're going to have down here. The doorway is going to be right in the very middle there, and then as I said, there's going to be like a corridor leading you down this way like this into the middle. The reason you're not going to go straight into the room is because above your head there's going to be a bunch of redstone. Well, I say redstone, there's actually not much redstone, but the way the game is going to work, because the thing is, what you want to do is you want to make it as random as possible. You don't want people to be able to predict which color is going to come down next, because otherwise it's not really a game of like chance, because you'll be able to choose, when you want to make it fall down. So there's going to be a button which you press, which is going to make a random bit of color fall down. The way I'm doing that is there's going to be a minecart track spinning around the place. So that's the reason we need so much room. There's going to be a pretty big minecart track kind of whizzing around everyone's heads. And then basically, as you press the button, depending on where the minecart is on kind of its rotation around the area, that is going to be the thing which is going to affect which color falls down. So I guess like you could technically kind of try and time it and try and see like where the minecart is, but basically we're not going to be doing that. We're just going to go up, press the button. We can kind of take turns pressing the button as well to try and make it fair, and that way then whatever color falls down will kind of make it so that that's the person who gets the color, and then you go and fill it in. And as I said, you need to get a line. So the area that we're going to have is going to be 4 by 4, which means you're going to need to get 4 in a line in order to be able to win. So it's going to be much easier than normal bingo, where you'd have like 100 numbers or whatever it is. So what I think I might do, because you will get more than one color coming up again and again and again, is say that like you filled in a red one. Let's say red comes down again. I might, and this is kind of mean, I might make it so that if red comes down again, you then have to break away the one that you got before, which means someone could get like really, really close to winning, and then like their colors keep coming up again, and then they go back down again. We'll make the games last a bit longer, and also it would be really funny if someone's really close to winning and then they end up losing because they ended up losing all of their colors. I mean, it would be really, really funny if it happens to like anyone other than me, because if it happened to me, then that would make me sad. So yeah, this is basically as high as the wall's going to go to here. Well, it's going to keep going up, but along there, we are going to have a giant text which is going to say bingo, of course. And I'm thinking, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm thinking of just calling this place bingo. I think it's just quite a good fitting name. But yeah, let's go and start typing it. So this needs to be the B. So we need to go up by 1, 2, 3. Oh, we need to go up by like 5, but I can't really fit in there. So we're just going to have to kind of remember it. And so what we're going to do is in glowstone behind the area, we're going to spell out bingo. And then we're going to put glass in front of it, which is going to add the color. So this wants to go up by 5. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't place that last one. Let's just pile up a little bit, and 5. There we go. That's going to go up there like that, and this looks like it is fit in perfectly because it's 1 block away from the top. I don't know why I'm always so surprised when like I've done things correctly. I just do things wrong so much. Like I normally end up getting it right, but normally there's a few attempts and a few times of it being wrong first. So when I get it just like right first time, I'm always just a little bit surprised and proud of myself for doing that. So I guess the easiest way to do this might be just to write the text in the glowstone and then filling in the rest at the front. So for the B, we need to go across by 3. We kind of just need to do like sort of like giant pixel writing here. And so then we can do 1 bit of glowstone at the top here. Once again, we go across by 3 there. I might just go and make a few more planks. I don't really have much dirt on me. I kind of just want a material that I can use to kind of pile up and get around the place and just to place blocks on. But once again, we need 1 more poking out there, and then we go across by 3 like that. So you can probably kind of see how this is going to be the shape of a B. There we go. That looks like a B, doesn't it? So what we need to do now is all of the sections in the middle, we need to go and fill in with the light blue once again, but these need to be kind of poking out here like this so they end up 3D, so they're on the same level as everything else. And then I'll show you kind of the way we're going to fill it in. So we're going to fill it in with glass, but we're going to use glass panes rather than glass blocks. The reason for that is I just think it's going to like look better because it kind of makes it look more like 3D, because you can kind of see the edges of the blocks a little bit better, and it kind of just stands out a little bit more. It almost makes it easier to read as well. So let me go up like pile up the front here like this, and then I'll be able to get a good look at it and be able to fill it all in. So that needs to go there like that. And I need the crafting table, but it's all the way down there. Actually, do I need a crafting table to make glass panes? I do. Okay, I'm going to make another one. I can't be bothered to go down there. I know it's right there, and it's really close, but I have to go all the way down then all the way back up. So I'm just going to make another crafting table. It's like 1 block of wood. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, I got a bunch of the different colored glass here. So I can pretty much go and make all of this into glass planes. So we got the red. We also got pink as well. So we make some of that. We got lime green. We got yellow. And then the first color we're going to use is going to be orange. So now I have completely clogged up my inventory. Let's go and start placing it in. So if I place these on the front here, of course, it will add the light in. But they also just look way brighter. Because when you use a block, sometimes the glass panes can look a little bit dull, I guess. If I kind of put down like a normal glass block next to it in comparison. I know it's not next to the glowstone, but you can kind of see what I mean. It kind of looks a little bit more dull, but I think that looks really good. I think that looks way better than the other way. So right, there's the B done, and now we have the easiest one to do. We have the I, which is basically just like a straight line going up to the top here. So the easy way to do this text is always make sure that you do them to like the same size. So once again, we're going to need to go 5 blocks up, and so this is going to be the top one there, and then we can just go and fill in all of this section down here. So what I might do is go and write out all of the text and then just go along on the outside afterwards and go and do the rest of the panes. Did you see my clock tower then? For like a second, I saw my clock tower load in, and it just like disappeared. It's really weird. Anyway, right. So now we need to do the N, which isn't too difficult either. None of them are too difficult. It's just awkward when you're like right up next to it trying to build it. So once again, we need to go up by 5. So I guess what I could do is if I do that, and then I can place a block on the back of it, then I will be able to squeeze in these last 2 bits of glowstone. So there we go. 1 big straight line like this, and then you need to have a gap of 2, and then another big straight line going up to the top by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just simply 2 bits going in between. So there needs to be a 1 there like that, and then 1 down there like that, and that should be my N. And I fell off, but we can take a step back. That looks pretty N-like, I would say. I am happy with that. So let me just go and do another ladder to be able to get back up and down. Now, that's kind of like the most difficult thing with doing this, is just trying to constantly get up and down and falling off and stuff. I haven't looked at how my helpers are doing. I don't really want to, because like a lot of the time I'll be building away, and as I said, I'll be like really happy with how things are going, and I'll be really proud of my progress. And then I'll look at what everyone else has done, and they'll have done way more than me, and it makes me realize that, yeah, I didn't actually do that great. So I don't want to look at my helpers' progress yet. Let's just focus on mine. So yeah, that's the N it looks a little bit weird because I haven't built in this side here. But once I go and fill this up here, this should look a little bit more N-like. So I just need to do these last few blocks like that. And now if we look at it, there we go. You can kind of see how the N is. It's kind of hard to see at the moment just because I haven't put the glass in. But once I go and fill all of that in, it should be looking a little bit better. And it's funny, you can see like the different style that's everyone doing. So Polly is doing the glowstone. So that's probably the easiest way, but you need to be like really clever to do it, because you basically need to like write it backwards. You need to be able to do write all of the words backwards and then break the blocks away. So it's a really smart way of doing it, but I'm not smart enough to be able to do it backwards. Fizzy is just going straight out and doing all of the colors and filling them all in and getting way ahead of me. He's already on the G. And then Williams started in the middle of the word, which is just crazy to me. Like, why wouldn't you start? That is just see, everyone is different at the way they build. And yeah, I guess we'll see who gets it done first. But it probably won't be me, it seems as I'm spending way too long chatting rather than actually building. So right then, G. The good thing is I can kind of copy Fizzy a little bit because he's got a bit ahead of me now. So right. Let's go and start putting in the glowstone. We need to go up by 3. This is going to be the back of the G here like this. And then I need to go and start filling in some light blue along there. And then across the top here, we go across by 3 again from there. So I want to make sure I put in the light blue first, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to reach it once I put the glowstone in. So yeah, we go across by 3 there. And then that's going to be the end of the G. We leave a gap in the middle there like this. And then we basically need to loop around this glowstone down here. So once again, we go across by 3 like this, but then we go up and kind of do like a bit of a right angle and go back like that. And this should have created our G shape. Once again, it's kind of hard to see because we're right next to it. But if we go and fill in all of the rest on the outside, we can go back. That looks... Oh, I put the glowstone in the wrong place. Okay, the G looks like a G. I just did the glowstone in the complete wrong place, just on that row there. But what I can do is place this glowstone on that glowstone. Then when I come to do the glass, I can just go and break it away, and then that should be done. And I am now onto the final letter, which is the O. So kind of same style as we've done on the G. I need to go and let's go and grab my wooden planks again. Yeah, I need to go 3 up. So this is going to be a block there, and then from here, making sure I put the glowstone at the back this time, we go up by 3. This one's actually a really simple one to be able to do. We then go across by 2 at the top, making sure we place it behind. I almost did it again. Did you see that? I almost placed it on the side. You can see how you'd make that mistake. But yeah, we go across by 2 here. Let's go and fill in at the top there like that. And then now we need to go down once again by 3, just to kind of finish the loop of the O. And then the last bits just go across by 2 there like that. And so now I need to kind of fill in the middle section with the concrete blocks to be able to give the 3D effect. So this needs to go up to there like that. There we go. I was able to like place it while falling down, which is always a good way to do it. And then this can go there like that. And that should be this pretty much done. So let's not worry about filling in all of the edges for now. Let's just go and get all of the words done. And then we can go and kind of fill in any of the other little gaps that I've made all over the place. So ignore the messy planks and stuff and the G that I did wrong. Apart from that, you can kind of see how it's going to say bingo. Let's just go and get this finished though, because I have made a bit of a... made a little bit of a mess of it. So yeah, let's go along the colors. So the way I'm doing the color scheme, of course, if you build something like this, feel free to play around with the colors and do it differently. But yeah, I want the O to be, no, the I, sorry, to be red. And then I guess what I can do, hello Fizzy, are you finished? Are you showing off because you're finished? That is ridiculous, Fizzy. You have outdone all of us. Whenever we're building something like crazy, bright and colorful, Fizzy always just seems to like just get an extra like burst of enthusiasm and build it. Like if ever we're like digging a pit, then Fizzy will like dig 5 blocks and then get bored and go and go and wander off somewhere. Right, so now we're gonna do the end. This is gonna be yellow. It kind of just like makes the colors kind of blend into each other. I love the yellow though. It's like so bright and colorful compared to the other ones. And then the G we're going to use as the green. I'm doing as the lime green rather than the normal green. Once again, just because I want it to be like as bright and colorful as possible. So I think the lime green kind of just stands out a little bit more. Like the actual normal green's a bit of a dull kind of ugly green, I think. I don't know, maybe you like it. And it kind of works for some things. Sometimes you don't always want to have like a crazy bright green, but yeah, I kind of think that for this, the lime green looks a little bit better. And now the final thing is the O, and as you can probably see by the only other color that I have is of course going to be the pink. So if you excuse me, Fizzy, so I can build the blocks along. Thank you for fixing my mess in some of the other areas, but yeah, the pink is going to go and be filled on the side here. Do you want to go and help out everyone else, Fizzy, as well, just to make sure they can get their sides finished, just in case they haven't already? But oh no, that was the only one I did in the wrong place. Placing glass panes can be really annoying. Placing glass panes can be a pain, but yeah, I was able to get them all perfect until the last one. Right. Let's go and break away all of my scaffolding that we built around the area here. And I'm actually really happy because it's just become nighttime. And I think this is going to be one of the buildings in my lovely world, which is going to... Oh no, my axe broke. Oh, that's sad. Oh, I don't have anything to make a new... Oh, has it all got a spare axe? I don't know why that upset me so much. I guess I could make like a stone one for now. But yeah, this is going to be one of the buildings that I think is definitely going to look better at nighttime, just because it's all kind of lit up and glowing all over the place. So we're definitely going to be able to see it at one of the best times. And there we go. There wasn't too much wood left for me to break away. I always get so attached to my to all of my tools, like especially when it's a tool because my axe is something that I've been using for ages, because it's not like you're like cutting wood down all of the time, so it kind of lasts longer, I think, than like the pickaxe and the shovel and stuff. So I do get attached to them. It is a bit of a sad day when they break. But anyway, while I'm finished mourning my axe, there we go. This is the bingo hall. This is kind of what it's going to look like, and there's no torches on it whatsoever, but it's still just completely lit up. And if you go to the side, you can kind of see how it like looks kind of 3D with the way the glass panes look. I just think it looks way better than if we did it with the single block. So the way the corners are going to be is it's basically all just going to kind of link up together in kind of like a staircase style. So it's just going to kind of be constantly going like up and in like this. The only kind of awkward thing for building it is that you do need to kind of like place blocks to put the other blocks on. That one is in the wrong place. Let's break that away now. But yeah, you can kind of see how it's going to go up to the top, where there's going to be a relatively flat roof. But of course, as I said, there's going to be the big stacks of the concrete powder, and then kind of the ladders that you're going to be able to climb up to be able to refill them. And there's also going to be a bunch of big windows that you're going to be able to look down to kind of see into the area. I'm not going to build all of that now. One, because we are running out of time, and two, because I think that I'm going to leave like oh, I fell down. I think I'm going to leave like most of the area open. Just for now, just because we're doing a whole lot of redstone, I want to make sure I can fit it all in, and just let's make sure there's loads of light in. Like, there's no point us building in all of the roof now. We can just kind of leave it open while we're building the rest of the inside, and then like when we actually get to placing in all of the concrete powder, once we've built all of that part, then we can go and fill all of the rest in. But let me just go and get at least these two little corner bits done, and then I can kind of take one big last look back and kind of look at it from the corner, and you'll get a good idea of the shape of this place. It's absolutely enormous. I didn't plan when I started building this bingo hall for it to be quite so enormous. It kind of just had to be, just because of all of the minecart tracks and the redstone and the big open floor that we were going to have on the inside. And I have recorded a behind the scenes series of me designing this, so it will be online once we've finished building it in my lovely world. And then of course I'll leave that as a link in the description, so if you want to see how I came up with the idea to build this, and kind of the many different versions I went through until I kind of ended up with this design, then yeah, feel free to check that out if you are curious. But if you just want to see me continuing building it in my lovely world, and then of course playing bingo, don't think we're just going to build a bingo hall. We're not going to build a bingo hall and then not play bingo. What do you think we're building it for? So yeah, if you want to just see that, then of course you can. But anyway, Sherbet, you can stand up. Let me go over behind your house over here, Polly, and I think this is probably going to be one of the best places to see it. There we go. I like it. I never know what it's going to look like when I build it in my lovely world, but I think that looks pretty cool. And the most important thing, oh, thank you, Polly. Oh, that's so nice. My brand new axe. I am going to call it... It doesn't matter what I'm going to call it, because I'm going to forget the name immediately. So let's just say Bob. Here's Bob the axe. And most importantly, Polly, do you like the look of it? Because it's right behind your house. Do you like bingo? Because, okay, she does. That's good. I know if she like had a real passionate hatred towards bingo, and then we just build a giant one behind her house, but luckily she likes it. Maybe I should have checked with her before we started building it. Oh, there's a creeper. There is a creeper right there. Let's just not go near it. Anyway, though, that is going to be the end of this episode here. So in the next episode, we're going to be going inside of the bingo hall to try to get everything working in there. But for now, I want to say a very big thank you to all of my helpers for helping. A big thank you to you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!